There are some new display options for bones in 9.5. So what I've done is I've loaded up a rigged character, and I'm going to go ahead and turn on bone x-ray just so that we can see most of the bones in this object. And what we can do is we can change the way the bones are displayed. So I'm going to hit D for display options, head over to the handles and icons tab, and let me actually zoom in just a little bit more. We'll take a look at this midsection of bones. And what I can do is I can turn on the draw bones filled option, and instead of seeing a wireframe type view of the bones, they've got this transparent fill to them, which makes them, in my opinion, easier to see. Okay. We can also change the bone icon size, and so if I just use the mini slider and scrub to make them bigger, we can change the size of all the bones globally. Okay. We can also turn off the auto size bones, and in this case it becomes a jumbled mess. In some cases you might have it so that you want even very small bones to be the same size as larger bones as far as the length goes, and this would be a nice option to have. I've found that with characters, because of small bones in the fingers and longer bones for, say, the thigh or an arm, like an upper arm or lower arm, I find that keeping the auto size bones active is the best option. Now, if you load up an older rig or a rig that has this turned off, you might see this, and so your first action would be to go to the display options panel here and just turn on auto size bones. Now, we have the bone icon size here. Let me change that back to 72, and that's a global setting, so all bones will be set at the bone icon size of 72. But we also have the option of selecting a bone, going to properties, and changing the bone icon size for each individual bone. So I just set that to 50%. Maybe I want that at 200% because it's an important one, the center of gravity bone. So I can go into the bone property panel, and for each bone I can change the display size. So I can do that there, or I can set it globally here in the display handles and icons tab under bone icon size. So just a few new display options for bones in Lightwave 9.5.